in my next term, we will build a great iron dome over our country like Israel has. A dome like has never been seen before. It will be the greatest dome anywhere in the world. We deserve a dome.
If re-elected president, Donald Trump has declared that he will build a great iron dome over the United States to protect it from a ballistic missile attack. He's been talking about a giant iron dome over the U.S. for the last 6 years, and kinda, sorta, promised one when he was president. But relying on something like Israel's Iron Dome simply won't work, and I'm going to explain why. I'm also going to explain what America's existing ballistic missile defenses are. But first, if you would, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Last Friday, at his birthday gala in West Palm Beach, and again on Sunday, Trump repeated his pledge to build, quote, a missile defense program that can shield every city in the United States. But what he's been describing lately is something akin to Israel's short-range missile defense system, the famous Iron Dome. The reality is, the Israeli-made air defense system, that Iron Dome, or even something similar, like the U.S. Patriot missile defense system, is among the least suited for America's main ballistic missile defense requirements. As Tom Carrico, a senior fellow at the Center for Strategic and International Studies, explained, the Iron Dome was a system that was tailor-made for Israel, and literally putting an Iron Dome on every corner in the U.S. is neither affordable nor is it sensible. An Iron Dome-like defense, like that proposed by Trump, like the U.S. Patriot, works for Israel for obvious reasons, but it would provide only a limited defense for the U.S., as it takes nearly a dozen individual Iron Dome systems to make up just the lower tier of Israel's multi-layered air defense. And they are designed to intercept things like short-range rockets, mortars, artillery shells at a maximum distance of about 50 miles. So, in order to fortify America from ballistic missiles using an Iron Dome-like system, like that Trump has suggested, it quite simply would require hundreds of Iron Dome systems to even come close to providing adequate coverage for the continental United States. And even then, they wouldn't be practical for defending the U.S. against intercontinental ballistic missiles. An Iron Dome-like system is only effective for the defense of things like military bases and critical infrastructure, like the Short to Medium Range National Advanced Surface-to-Air Missile System, or NASAM, that's been protecting Washington, D.C. 24/7 since 2005. NASAM is the world's first operational network-centric short to medium-range ground-based air defense system. It has the capability of simultaneous multiple target engagements beyond visual range, which is why it's the main surface-to-air missile system that's used to protect the national capital region and is part of a layered system that is augmented by the Avenger air defense system. The Avenger is a mobile, short-range air defense against cruise missiles, UAVs, and low-flying fixed-wing aircraft and helicopters. Like Israel, the U.S. has a multi-layered ballistic missile and rocket defense system. It's managed by the U.S. Missile Defense Agency. It's an integrated layered architecture that provides multiple opportunities to take out short, medium, intermediate, and intercontinental range missiles in their boost, mid-course, and terminal phases of flight. The most important tier of the U.S. Ballistic Missile Defense System is the Ground-Based Mid-Course Defense System, or GMD. This is the United States' only operationally deployed missile defense system that's capable of defending the entire U.S. homeland, including Alaska and Hawaii, against a limited long-range ballistic missile attack. It's designed to detect, intercept, and destroy long-range ballistic missiles during the mid-course phase of their flight. There are 40 GMD interceptors fielded at Fort Greely, Alaska, and another 4 stationed at Vandenberg Air Force Base in California. The next tier of the U.S. Ballistic Missile Defense System is the Aegis Ballistic Missile Defense, which uses existing Aegis cruisers, destroyers, and land-based sites armed with interceptor missiles that are designed to defend against short to intermediate range missiles. As of 6 months ago, the Missile Defense Agency acknowledged that 49 Aegis ballistic missile defense ships have been deployed. This number will increase to 56 next year and to 69 by 2030. Now, we get to the third tier of the U.S.'s defense against ballistic missiles, the terminal phase of a missile's flight. The terminal phase begins once a missile re-enters the atmosphere and is the last opportunity to shoot it down before the warhead reaches its target. The terminal phase interceptor component of the U.S.'s ballistic missile defense primarily relies on the Terminal High Altitude Area Defense System, or THAAD, and to a lesser degree the Patriot and the previously described Aegis. According to the Congressional Research Service, as of April, of the 8 THAAD batteries that have been procured, 5 are based in Texas, 1 in South Korea, and 1 in Guam. The 8th THAAD battery is currently in production. Each battery fires 48 interceptor missiles. The Missile Defense Agency says that THAAD 6.0 will become operational in 2027 and will provide an initial defense against the increasingly serious threat that's posed by hypersonic glide vehicles and other maneuvering threats, with a new THAAD-launched glide phase interceptor missile. THAAD 6.0 will also significantly expand the system's threat engagement space. Now, with regard to the Patriot, the Pentagon is tight-lipped about the exact number of Patriot missile systems it possesses, but the U.S. Army said in 2022 that it had 16 Patriot battalions. In the U.S. Army, the Patriot is designed around the battalion echelon. Each battalion has between 4 and 6 line batteries, which are the actual missile launchers, and each battery consists of 6 launchers. In 2023, it was reported that there were 1,106 Patriot launchers in the U.S. inventory, more than 250 of which have been exported to 18 countries. Lockheed Martin currently is turning out 550 Patriot missiles a year and is expected to pump out 650 a year by 2027. The Pentagon also has said it intends to increase the Patriot inventory. But like Israel's Iron Dome missile defense system, the Patriot is only good against short-range rockets and missiles. And that, my friends, is the state of the U.S.'s missile defense capabilities. If elected president, the best Trump could possibly immediately do is to bolster existing defenses, perhaps by funding many more ground-based missile defense systems, the NASAMS and THAAD 6.0 missile defenses, and presumably by throwing more money at developing laser weapons, because what I've outlined, barring no technological breakthroughs, constitutes the best of what the Pentagon has to currently defend the U.S. against short, medium, intermediate, and intercontinental range ballistic missiles. Please take a moment to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And as always, until next time, my friends, stay well, safe, and frosty out there.
It was a great idea, but today we have unbelievable technology. I saw it. I saw missiles going into Saudi Arabia, and I saw soldiers with extremely high IQs, okay? Not strong physically, but strong mentally. And they go missile, 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 and they very calmly walk to a desk. Ding, 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 ding. They see the thing's traveling like 2,500 miles an hour. They're like cool as a cucumber. Bing, bing, bing. Missile launch, bing, boom.